To me, it was the set of announcements. David, let us start with the cost cutting. Can you do use of cash because you're going to pare the budget to the bone at General Motors?
Look, in a way, they're forced to do a lot of cost cuts because the new labor contract is going to cost them an additional $9 billion over the 4 years and 8 months of the contracts. They've got to find other places to cut if they're going to keep profits going, because their plans to double revenue by 2030 to $280 billion. They're actually growing revenue this year. I reported a week ago they're on pace for a 12% gain in revenue despite the strike. But all this new market share from EVs and from autonomous vehicle ride-hailing sales with the troubles of having a cruise, a lot of these technology plans are kind of stuck in second gear. So they've got to find a way to boost profits, and cutting costs and maybe selling some more expensive internal combustion vehicles is the way they're going to do it.
Is this pressure from the CEO, Mr. Farrell will speak to her in the hour, or is this the board pressure, or is it outside, visible or less visible activist pressure?
We don't know that there's an activist in there. I think, well, so far no one's stepped up. I think the threat of that is there. I think the board's aware of that. Look, the share price is down 12%, 14% this year. It's lower than when Mary Barra took over. It's lower than the IPO of 2011. None of that is good. Now, look, the street doesn't really like legacy auto companies. They haven't really given any of them much love because they see this internal combustion business as a long-term decline, and none of them have been able to successfully sell electric vehicles to show that they can stay in the game. So companies or investors are sort of ignoring these companies. So GM does generate a lot of cash. That's the one thing they do very well. Under Mary Barra, they've had record profits, record cash flow. So their way of luring investors in is by returning some of that to the market.